Can you use an external foot switch on your Line 6 Pod Go to change effects blocks while you're in snapshot mode? I was asked this question recently by a fellow Facebook group, Podgo group member, Mitch Early. So Mitch, I hope you're watching, and I hope this answers your question. So he asked me this. He had his snapshots organized in a certain way, and he said he was basically, I guess, accidentally hitting switches, because on the Pod Go, you have your A, B, your C, and your D switch, okay? And that's your 4 snapshots. So whatever his setup was, the switching he was not happy with, and I think he said he had a phaser or something. He wanted on and off. He just found, I guess, the switching or how he had his snapshot set up, it was just, he's hitting other switches. And this happens easily on the Pod Go or other modelers like this, even with pedal boards. When you have a 2-tier system and you're trying to stomp over other pedals, you can accidentally hit others. So he was asking about that. So I've found I got a dual foot switch here, just pulled one out of the box. And so what you can do, put that in the port on the back here. Now you have your if you're facing the Pod Go this way, the farthest right port is your guitar input. The next one is Footswitch FS78/Expression 2. So pop a dual foot switch in there. Make sure you have a TRS cable, tip ring sleeve. And yes, you can do this. So let's go to the editor here. If you guys want to, I can make a separate video of kind of like Pod Go view. So for those who don't use the editor, but I like using the editor. I find it easy. Hopefully this will all translate. So I just have 2 snapshots. I have snapshots 1 and 2. And what I have assigned here is, I guess, my left external dual foot switch is FS7. That's going to control my drive block. And then I have a chorus block, and I've assigned that to foot switch 8. But let's go into the snapshots here. Snapshot, the first one, and I'm going to take you to the drive here. So I've actually got some parameter changes. So I'm going to turn it on. Okay. So the snapshot parameter changes here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the noise gate on, because this is not a preset by any means, folks. So this is just showing you how you can do this. So you have your drive. So I have 2 snapshots, and I haven't changed the chorus parameters, but on the drive I have. So I have like a little bit of drive here and the level up. So in snapshot 2, I will turn the chorus off. And just to see, so in snapshot 2, I've put the level down just to kind of make unity gain, but I've put the drive all the way up. So let's hear how that sounds between the 2 snapshots. Okay, so that's your parameters differences between snapshots. Okay, so he had something with his phaser, I guess, on. He wants it on or off. But let's say you want to have the drive, and you have 2 different drives. I have a light, crunchy drive and then full-on drive. But let's say I'm enjoying being in this snapshot, and this is where he's getting at. Well, guess what? I don't want that drive anymore. So yes, I can turn it off. So I haven't changed snapshots. I've used my external foot switch to turn it off. And now let's say I want to add chorus. And then I want to add my drive back. Now I'm going to go to snapshot 2 because I want my heavy drive. But now I don't want that on, and I want my chorus back on. So yes, you can do that. Now I guess you're limited. I mean, you could use a single foot switch if you just want one effect on or off, one effect block, or have the dual. So this could serve your purposes, because basically this makes your snapshots a little more versatile, because you could have all 4 snapshots and say you have a clean snapshot, then you have a couple of different style of rhythms with some crunch, and then you have a full-on blasted overdriven lead. Well, let's just say you like the other parameters in those snapshots. Well, now you can turn that drive off and be within any snapshot that you want by using an external foot switch. So this does not change your parameter assignments that you've done in your snapshots. All it is just turning an effect block on or off. Now with a dual foot switch, you can choose two, which I've done here. I've chosen drive and course. So again, Mitch, I hope that answers your question. So yeah, very simple to do. So, and just make sure to do this, your global settings, you will need to go in, and I know you can't see it right now, but if you hit the two page buttons, hit your global settings, you're going to go to your, I'll have a little picture up here for you. Go to your switches and pedals, and then when you go on to the second page, you'll see FS7 or 8 function. Make sure that's set to stomp 7/8. Okay? And that will get you off to the races. You'll be able to assign stuff so that you can do that. Let's go check out the editor here. So you see I have it here. Right click, bypass assign. I have it assigned to Footswitch 8, which is right there. The second switch on my dual foot switch. Okay? Hopefully this has been helpful and shed some light on this subject. And yeah, makes your pod go way more versatile. So, and then, just to quickly expand, you want to use your effects loop and add your favorite pedal. So that can give you more. You can certainly do that in the snapshot here too. Okay. Cause you could assign one of these switches to the mono effects loop or stereo effects loop, whatever you're choosing, and do that so that you can add a pedal into your snapshots. Okay? So if you want a little more detailed video about this, and maybe we can try what I just said, adding a pedal with your snapshots and giving you more of the pod go view here, drop a comment. Let me know so we can kind of make like a little part 2 or like an expansion pack on this video. All right? Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you have not. And in the meantime, check out this video.